everybody. My name is Ansley, and this is Bandter. It's a little segment where I'm going to ask some questions to Ace Jonez. Well, there's no pressure to banter, right? Banter with the band. Okay, Ace Jonez.
Yeah.
You started when you were 17?
17 years old.
And you did a talent show,
Yeah.
okay?
My first original talent show I did in college, pursuing doing a freestyle. And some of my friends said it was pretty good. I could probably make something with it. So
You
kinda
freestyled?
Yeah, I did a freestyle back then in college, and
Dang.
it went crazy. And I just started over trying to do music and started recording some records. But I originally started doing music at 17. I was with the group, and we started off as Blazing Hot back then. You're
Blazing
trying to
Hot.
find and discuss, finding yourself as a group and as a team. So yeah, that's how
Cool.
it started off.
Now, okay, so speaking of the name thing, so your Antonio is your
Antio-
formal name.
My former name is Antione.
Antione. Oh God, Antione Jones. So how did you find Ace? Was that a nickname growing up, or?
This is a nickname growing up.
Cool.
A lot of friends called me that, and so I just kind of went with that and just threw it in with my last name and put a Z on it.
Sweet.
So
It's
yeah,
cool.
just something easy.
It's a vibe.
So,
It's a vibe.
Sure.
Okay, so you started when you were 17. You're from North Carolina, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and North Carolina. And how long have you been working in Atlanta, doing the Atlanta circuit?
Back and forth.
Yeah.
It's basically like my second home, or in between both. So
Cool.
I'm working out there, doing some tours, and I do a lot of networking, a lot of shows all through Marietta, all around Georgia. So
Heck
I
yeah.
love it. Networking, and so much talent, even not just with music, a lot of musicians and the artists of different fashions. I like to network. So yeah, It's a
Cool.
beautiful place.
Who are some of the artists that have inspired you?
I would say Common,
Common?
LL Cool J. I'm more like the old school rappers.
Yeah.
So Mos Def, Big L. People like Grandmaster Flash. Just doing a
Cool.
couple of them. But I've always been into the older hip hop sound, and I've lived in New York for a while, and actually did a whole radio campaign and moved to Connecticut. So I've been around. So
This was
getting
in between the college. This was after.
This
you
was
did the
after. This was
freestyle.
after.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so I got to experience the hip hop culture in New York, and I feel like going there kind of made me feel good about it, and come up with ideas of creativity. So, pretty much. Yeah.
I gotta ask. I was going in one direction, but what was your craziest experience in New York? It's like a vibrant.
I think it
lively-
was like when I first came into New York, and then you see all these movies in New York about just how big it is and just a public venue. When I got off, I had a flight and I had got to Manhattan, it just looked like a movie. Coming from a small area I'm from,
Yeah.
I think it was just overwhelming at that part, being in Manhattan. So yeah, I think that was just like the coolest thing, or being kind of, my thing.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let me ask you. As an artist, I feel like you have the permission to dream and to create the life that you envision for yourself. So let's say that. What is like your wildest? Is it like to win a Grammy? Like, where are you going?
I feel like for me it is, I have my own record label. For me it's to help others kind of reach their dreams. I feel like it's like a passion for me just to help others, be in a position to start my label, to see other people's vision and help them see that through.
A lot of your music it's empowering, and it's about overcoming. Sorry for like bringing it down. I'm like like, what's your favorite color? So what is how do you continue to find that in yourself? Because you're having, as an artist, to push yourself and your brand, and you had a lyric in Hasta Luego, the Mission, your first song.
I wrote The Mission. My cousin passed away. It was like really close. So basically that song is basically telling you how that person passed away, but the mission still is going to continue. So if you guys don't see me right now, that means I'm busy making this happen for that person. So that's what the mission is. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna lighten it up just a touch. I'm sorry, you still, like, one of the lyrics was, I'm gonna blast off after I've taken these days off. It's my fault. You're still allowed time off. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself.
That's
and
fact.
so what's your ideal day off? No responsibilities. Have you had a day off recently?
Mine is basically probably meditation. I meditate a lot.
I can feel that.
So the beach for me probably like some candles, night vibe, some incense, and just start listening to the sounds, being real quiet, being at peace with myself and one. I think that would be my day off.
Cool. I'm inspired. Okay. Well, I think. Does anyone have any? To put you guys on the spot, does anyone have any questions for Ace Jonez? I'm thinking no. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Green,
Yeah.
cool, the color of money. All right, you guys. I'm Ainsley. This is Bandter. Thank you so much, and enjoy the next night.